Gemini, this is your Sweeping Up Spirits Tarot reading, your weekly update. To the Gemini with the stuffy nose, I hope you get better soon. Let's see. Let's help with someone who you could help in some way. So, the card that's coming up is, let me move so you can see it as clearly as possible. This shows that you are able to help a person on the second step of his or her journey, and this person will be extremely grateful. That's what's coming up in regards to being able to help someone at this point in time, Gemini. And now I'm going to take a look, see at all the energy coming up. In relation to Sunday's energy. Sunday's energy is victory. You will not be required to battle it out with someone who has an issue with you, because the universe is showing that you, in fact, are going to be the one coming out on top of an issue. And that is Sunday's energy. For Monday's energy. For Monday's energy, you will be able to help someone see something that is going on and create a safe haven for someone who feels convicted about doing this or that and wants to share knowledge with others on the ramifications of certain actions. Tuesday's energy outlook. For Tuesday, someone is going to feel like his or her hands are tied, and someone's going to feel like something is out of his or her control, and hopefully you will be able to help that individual to feel better about a situation, soothe it over, create a situation where there's understanding as opposed to just pointing of the fingers. Okay, so let's see what we have for Wednesday's upcoming energy. Wednesday, there could be some sleeplessness. Someone may be feeling a bit guilty in some regards. So patience is called for on Wednesday. Thursday, let's see what the general energy is for Thursday for Gemini. For Gemini, Thursday, you are going to feel as if something is not good enough. You are not going to want to deal with a scenario that crops up because you have standards. Gemini has standards, as we all do, but you are going to have to put your foot down by week's end just to get your point across in some manner. Friday, you will feel the need to be protective, and it's going to show. That's the energy for Friday. And let's check out what's going on for Saturday. In relation to Saturday, you are going to feel like your mind is on work. Even though it's the weekend, you're going to feel like you just want to get stuff done. Now, for the Geminis out there who had an issue with Valentine's Day where someone didn't say anything, those of you who have some qualms about what happened on Valentine's Day, some questions, I am going to delve into what happened for those of you who didn't feel positive energy. This is the card that's coming up. So there was emotional upheaval going on with someone during Valentine's, and that is why the person wasn't clear about their attraction, his or her attraction, or what was going on mentally, why some of you didn't receive a Valentine's. And let's see if I could gain any clarity on why there was emotional upheaval for you, Gemini, for whoever it was in question, or what prevented someone from making moves. So this card is referenced here, and someone just feels like it wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time to let you know how he or she was feeling. And the person feels like, oh, this person feels like being so smart. That's an intellectual move, because there was competition. Competition was coming through. This person feels like they don't want to be in the middle of someone else's way, because there could be some devastating effects with the competition going on. Someone else feeling like someone else is meant for you as opposed to this other person. And or possibly feeling like you yourself feel like your soulmate is someone else. So this other person doesn't want to step up to the plate and say anything, because that's heartbreak waiting to happen. Let me see if that's a good thing versus a bad thing. Because if it didn't feel right to you, it all just depends on how it's going to make you feel. So if a person betters him or herself, the attitude changes. It's going to be a good thing for that person to come forward. But this person is the type of person who maybe is a bit bossy, maybe is a bit spontaneous with cash, or in some way different than how you are, which wouldn't pan out anyway, because that would create major problems if this person can't better him or herself. Now, let's see, because I'm feeling that there's some competitiveness, well, especially with that card coming up. So this other individual, let's see what's going on with this other individual. Let's see if there is something that can tell us if this other person in the battle for your heart is a better choice. And this person is a giving individual. This person gives and is merciful and is kind hearted without rubbing it in. So this person knows this person is better for you. And I'm going to leave it there, Gemini.